Recording. Yeah, so the little oopsie daisy that I did. So I was just before starting, I deconstructed all the mining drills from these patches to get them out of the way, so we can build trains here. And to get this thing going, I deconstructed both combinators. Problem is, this combinator here stops the ore from going into the trash train. So this thing's completely plugged up with ore now. And I don't think it's going to return the combinator, because the combinator is actually sitting in the buffer chest. The bots don't want to rebuild it. I mean, it's probably construction queue related. I think the combinator's there as well. Again, the bots don't want to rebuild it, but it seems to have settled down now. So that's at least something. New. I want to do so today. I want to do the rest of these, which shouldn't be too bad. Military, to save a little bit of time, here's something I prepared earlier. I did actually sit down and I realized what was going on. First things first, I realized what was going on with the ratios somewhere. Here, it was this ratio. I was doing a ratio of a ratio. I didn't need to do that. Now it makes sense. Hey, Renzer. How you doing? Renzer? How you doing? Yeah, I was doing a ratio of a ratio, but I already had a ratio. And what I was trying to do was something completely different. Strange how... I think I must have confused it with the way it was done last time. And I'd confused it somehow. I just couldn't see what I was doing wrong. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I was also saying, here's something I prepared earlier for military. This was the idea I had in mind. I'd more or less prepared it. There's nothing particularly dramatic about military. Like, these can't be productivity, so speed, beacon aligned, who cares? Doesn't matter. Speed is speed, really. I guess as long as these are faster, because it's like 1 to 2 point something. 1 to 3, or 3 to 1. So if these are beacon aligned, that's fine. See, all I need to do is just basically just feed this thing. Feeding the walls is the hard part. But I think it's okay. I haven't really tested this build, which is the thing I had in mind. It also occurred to me that I hadn't actually supplied furnaces or speed modules to this, so this build could be a problem. Last stream you were lacking. Last stream was lacking the coffee department. Also, hi. Hey, can do. And this lot, they need robo frames, which could get interesting as well. But we'll see how we go. Could the processing units actually go up the red belt, though? I'm pretty sure I did calculate that already. Yeah, last stream was a weird one. Anyway, also, on top of that, things that have changed. Yeah, I've already moved that copper outpost that was over there, just in prep work. Also, wow, that got done really quick. I stamped down the rest of these. I actually also spaced out these to get a robot port in between, and apparently they've already built the whole thing. That didn't take long at all. That was actually pretty damn quick. Yeah, so expanding out the unloads of what we built yesterday. I didn't expect it to be done this quickly. I was kind of expecting this would be done. It would take like most of this session. But apparently, okay. And I'll take it. Oh, I didn't actually paste anything. Just expand the radar up and keep it going. Turns out I did actually peel this down across too early. That's fine. I'm probably going to need to trim that lake off there a little bit. I need to push that down, but I think we can survive on one steel unload for now. It's amazing the iron trains are actually backed up. That the smelter column? That is the smelter column, yes. This is the iron, and then below it is the steel. The bigger one is the steel. Need to get the steel drain going. Oh, there goes stuff. It'll build itself in its own time. I need to do the same to this one as well. Would like to get more out of that oil though. Copper outpost is gonna have to go. You can't stay there. But anyway, those are future me problems for that side of the map. Oh, and also I need to build that still. Over this side of the map was where we were focusing. Also, have you been under attack again lately? I've been getting spider attacks up here fairly frequently because the pollution from here is starting to push across again. Interestingly, this is still receding. Interestingly, like it's actually shrunk even more. Like this is back in view from circuits. Speaking of circuits, I need to plug all that in as well. Might save that for another day though. Once again, although it looks like these trains are keen as to fill more. All right. Anyway, we still need to fix the jelly beans here, but I'm gonna let the signs run naturally to fix that. These ones might be okay. The blue and the green, they seem they're all 3.9. So I think blue we caught in time, but in green I think is okay as well, but it might not be. Except someone else's problem. Yeah, I like it when it's someone else's problem. Unfortunately, the someone else is me, so when someone else is me, then it's still somewhat of a problem. Alright, first things first, let's get the military happening. This only needs a few, I think it was only like a few minor tweaks in here from memory. Changed a few things around. Yeah, I went to the trouble. Key thing is, I went to the trouble of preparing this one just to get it done. But as I say, there's nothing dramatic. We'd already done the theory behind it as before, like a week ago, I think, when we first built this thing, laid this thing out. Already done the theory behind it. So really just cranking the handle. It's just more of the same belt weaving that's going on. Getting the two coal belts up, it was interesting. Because it's two coal belts and one iron plate belt to the grenades. That was something. But again, nothing dramatic. Where is it? There they are. It's got up in 3s. How do you determine stack size? Stacker size for the sub-factory, big 5k base. Have a stacker spots for all plate trains at the smelter. I somewhat build a small one and then see how many I need. Certainly in the past I've actually been able to get away without one entirely. Actually interesting, the inputs with the train system, I've consistently been able to avoid having a stacker. Yep. But yeah, worst case scenario, you build a stacker which can hold everything, but at the same time, you kind of don't want to. For plate trains, like, you really don't want them lining up here. Yeah, it all depends on how many trains you want running. So, what I do? I didn't think I did a stacker on the 12k base as well. I just expected. I had a stacker for the plate going into the base. Yeah, I had a stacker for plate going into the science base on the 12k base, but I didn't have a stacker for picking up plate. But that was because they were so well separated. The networks were so well separated that they wouldn't interfere with each other. Because the same product. Chair style, stacker starts becoming a headache. Interesting. That might be a problem unique to that setup. Because I actually normally don't do much in the way of stackers. I'm sure, as you can tell by this thing constantly jamming up, I never do stackers. And that's why. That's kind of a... But that thing was kind of... Like, the scope of that that intermediate smelting was always changing, and that's why it was causing problems. Hey, Veldak. It wasn't so much that I wasn't building a big enough stacker, it was more that I just kept making it do things it wasn't really intended to do. There we go. That out the way. These want to be about there. This is going to be a fun one to get connected. Go overkill and adjust it later on. Yeah, bigger stackers don't hurt, so might as well see what happens. Alright, so we need 2 belts of stone, 2 belts of iron, 2 belts of coal. Coal's going to be an interesting one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's copper? That was 1 to 5. Okay. Good evening. Good more evening. Right. One, two, three, four, 5. Oh, that's a mess and a half. Chains, please. Everyone performed their duties flawlessly. What is this? Try to do regular signals here, because we don't care about... Just whatever train pushes to whatever, to the chain. We don't care. Yeah, it was there again. Yeah, it's getting attacked fairly regularly now. Already deconstructing stuff. Rise. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get there eventually. Deal with this mess. It's chaos that is. Alright. We have to filter this when the bite is attacked. It burns your eyes. There you go. Future me fixed it. And it burns. Let's see, copper and steel, and everyone else needs 2 lanes coming from each wagon. Copper and steel are pretty easy, so copper... Oh, we really need to take like both lanes. Like it needs to do this. Which means it needs more space. Hey, username. Like how many, each, ow, that's actually, that's more space than what's available. That's a problem. That's a bit of an issue right there. Here I was thinking military would be a nice, easy one. Of course it isn't. It's military. Why would it be easy? Double the top and bottom and singles in the middle? Well, I need 3 doubles. That's also, well, the annoying part is that it's wider, it's wider than the actual, footprint. So I'm going to need these to go straight out into their right position. Or their final position. So normally I would find the position here and have them tight, but they can't do that. Because if I paste this over one way, you can see it overlaps. So every end one would overlap. I have to go straight out. Almost like that and that. I mean, I have to move the stations out anyway, as I say, like, that's how many builds are needed, and that's how wide a wagon is. This is going to be an interesting one. My head hurts way too much for figuring these out. We're going to need more. Make it a wall off-site. We're trying to avoid doing too much off-site stuff. I mean, I'm going to have to do some, like, batteries off-site. We're trying to avoid doing little town bases. Just on principle of doing avoiding doing town bases. I mean, I've done it before. Sure, I can do it again. Yeah, so I want where? There. That one could slip in there. Potentially. No, I can't. Hmm. I mean, one thing I could do. That of all launch countdown should be in 5 hours, 30 minutes. Ooh. That is good news. Very good news. So what I'm thinking this time is what was the layout? That. Just go straight off to place it needs to be. It's almost like laying these station unloads on their side would have been easier. But here I am trying to be all fancy like and not doing it, trying to do things the difficult way. Let's take a sip of coffee for a minute here and appreciate what's wrong with this image. There we go. Yeah, more coffee. Yeah, a lot more coffee is going to be needed for this one. Actually, let's move it one more time there. Take coffee before trying the next one. Need a coffee Megabase. Wonder if there is a coffee mod. It doesn't help that these are completely offset as well. I mean, in saying all that as well, I might need to do furnaces off-site. I need to do something about these intermediates. Coffee out of fish. Sneaking over here just quickly. This is going to be a similar sort of dealio. And what does this have? Yeah, this thing needs electric engines, which needs engines, or robo frames, which needs electric engines, which needs engines. That should really be done potentially separately. Do I want to make robo frames a bot sandwich? Is the real question. Just go for a nap at 6 PM and wake up at midnight and bias towards the coffee. I go for the sneeze department. Much better. And what did you need? Just quickly thinking about these. Just looking at the Factorio lab. Display. Purple. Oh wait, I got the wrong research set. There we go. 25 of those. Make furnaces and 77 to make. Basically 10. 10 for prod mods. And furnaces, if we speed them, then 18. It's basically 3 furnaces per, but good luck feeding the steel and crap into them. So well, I'm gonna have to think about that one for. It's gonna need some coffee and to stew on this one for a bit. I might have another idea. Let's just plunge the whole thing down. The productivity ones. Productivity 1 modules are essentially just circuits. Military, production, high-tech, and then I still need to do these. Whatever they are. Whatever that belt is too. And why is it backwards? I don't know why that's backwards. Oh, hello bots. Where's that even coming from? Oh, it's coming from the other network. What is that? Steel, that's circuits. These will all be... they'll all be copper plate then. I feel like they're meant to be doing some switching or something. Yeah, it'll be like every 4. Tide Fighter, how you doing? Damn copy pasters. I must have copied it from a smaller version of itself, a smaller blueprint of itself. No better. Well, we can fix this. How are we gonna fix it? Let's fix it by deleting everything from every other row except for one. That. Irregular belts. Now you are the plastic and steel. One, two, three, four. That one ends. Answer to title of stream is no. How did you know? How did you know that was the answer? Why did I do that? I mean, it won't be if I keep doing misplays like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, free use of Decon Planner? It's fine. Fine. Zandrosh coming in that volley. Well, the worst part is, I thought I'd done this build already. I thought I made a blueprint, but apparently I reverted it at some point. I regressed it. That didn't actually stamp. Didn't stamp any of those. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Oh yeah, I think I didn't do. I did it in a save and in a test world and I didn't keep it, didn't I? Something stupid like that. Much of it is outside of bot coverage. Further down, about there. Right here. Where I want to be. Oh, I've lost all my bots. Damn it. Because you can see them all hovering, trying to do stuff. Yeah, it was I copied it down to a single cell and then I copied it. I remember now. That was one output, that was the other output. This one should be fairly easy. This one is just a few, it's just all 3 circuits. Yep. It's also them. That completes it. Apparently I blueprinted these substations as well. Just waiting for it to be plunged into darkness. There it goes. Right on the last one. I'm trying to replace something requires something else destroyed. The place attempt won't happen. Yeah, that's the worst. That is actually the worst. Oh, you only have 42 bonds? No wonder. Are they so dropping in that 15-month? How you doing? I appreciate you subbing. Show some love and hype in chat for the 15-month. Aha, here's the bots. They're slowly coming crawling back. This place is getting serious when you have to take a train from one end to the other. Yeah, you have to pull it all. It's just so many steps. It's interesting because down here, this thing was completely re-stamped. Like, I just blueprinted, I added the space, blueprinted it, and then did it in almost no time. Which is pretty impressive. There we go. There's your love and hype and snugs. Oh, you. Do you have anything of note? Sort of. Because I don't have a local spider. Yeah, the biters have eaten all my spiders. Who'd have thought that would be a thing? I mean, spiders are pretty slow, admittedly. The novelty wears off after a while. Yeah, I'll just order more. Probably should have done that first, but oh well. Right, my bots are coming back. Slowly crawling back. They are more direct, which they're more direct, which does help. See, JD Super Sports, but then bugged out because it was too fast. I didn't see it, but I'm not surprised. The spiders do have a lot of problems when they go faster. So the crew got wiped out. Alright, it's amazing what happens when you actually have bots again. I gotta find that center again. There it is. Hey Rain, how you doing? Wish you could bet with koala coins. Yeah, it's unfortunate that, but the two currencies are completely separate. Glacier. Almost enough for another stair. Not sure if even I'm ready for another stair. Look at that. They all just go off and want to place the new. The bots are all excited to place the new stuff down. They don't want to do the old stuff. You have enough for more than one. I'm not surprised. The accumulation rate is so high. God damn it. I need to change the thing so I can get that in more situations. I mean, wouldn't it be amazing to have that, then that, at the same time? I think the way I've done it is wrong. Like, currently it's just taking the same source, or the same... It's taking the same... Yeah, the same source, and then transforming it, whereas I should use that as a base scene, and then transform the scene. Second condition from the chest? I think it's, yeah, just item less than 30. Whatever's in the chest less than 30. Anyway, 1 unit of stair. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I forgot I had this upside down. There you go. It's burning my eyes. Ah. Coffee can't sound sleepy still. Yeah, it kind of gives it away, doesn't it? Hello, Penny. That seems surprisingly appropriate, given the current, given what's going on here, given the current chaos. But come on, anybody follow? Thank you very much for that. Welcome. Somehow I managed to end up with less than what I started with. trying to fall asleep, watching 40 man. If I open eyes at the wrong time. Oh dear. This is what you wanted to see, is someone, is the dead-eyed stare of it's way too early in the morning, last thing at night. Which, if you come to think of it, is actually even more confusing. Oh, I'd actually cut all the roboports down there. I swear I never have enough undergrounds. I mean, it kind of makes sense, because you need 2 of them. Is still actually requesting? Yes, it is, I think. Yeah, still requesting. Still brewing ideas for this one. I wonder if I push all the stone to one side and then come down and around, or all the copper to one side and come down and around. Could be an option. Don't do towns, he says. Hey, Higgios. Turned on any more smelters? We built more. We certainly built more. Over here. They're still building though. The unloads. So we're still running on 1 steel, 2 iron. I mean, to actually... Ah. Actually, waiting for more of it to get done. But yeah, I'm slowly expanding it. I managed... Still can't believe this got done so quickly. I was expecting this to take all day. Bring me the undergrounds. Right, I think it's good. Seems they need more work. Apparently I'm not giving them enough work. I guess that's what it comes down to. I'm just not giving them enough work. I mean, fair enough. I mean, I can fix that. No problemo. Sure, bad, no problemo. Idle helps help in production. An idle bot is an evil bot. That's right. They can think about revolutions if they're idle. This was 16 wide, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Starting to think I should have given the science pack builds more space. Oh well. Oh well. Kind of playthings. Yeah, it's true, that's sucking down UPS. But idle bots, when you're trying to build the base, are not productive bots. Where's half? I feel like finding half is probably important. There's half. So I need three, one, two, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 unloads on each. 3 copper, and then 1 of each for the other resources. Dare I do double unloads? Ooh. Like one here which feeds both. I mean, it is possible. I would be down here anyway. At least it is actually possible. Yeah, what kind of bad decision can we make today? I hate low densities? Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm happy that they decreased the craft time from 30 to 20 seconds. I can at least pay that. I mean, I wish that control units, on the other hand, got a bit of a speed up. Uh, Now, I can't squeeze that through. So it has to be at the back. I'm going to place it down anyway. In fact, go undo that. I need something like this first. 1. And 2. And all I need to do is copy that. Find the proper position. Otherwise, they're not going to be spaced right, so it's there. And this one. Thank you, autosave. Three, like that. I mean, I probably could have one of these feed the whole lot, but I don't want to overload it. Actually, hang on. Oh, no. These are pairs. That would be bad if I did it this way, so I do need to feed them doubles. I do need to feed them doubles. That changes everything. Output on one wire. An input on the other for requested shares, dislike, LDS. LDS simply big, relax. Yeah, it's just big, dumb, slow thing. It's not anything particularly exceptional. Just a big, dumb, slow build. Is that all done? I think that's all done. So yeah, these do actually need to be doubles. Like that. Your brain. Oh, I don't need that one. Can't be made a direct insert. It's just a pain in the ass. It doesn't. Yeah, big dumb slow doesn't do. It doesn't add anything. It's just. It's just big dumb and slow. Doesn't require any kind of anything tricky. Doesn't require any tricks or underhandedness. Ah, the mods love it. No one's complaining about never having enough work, so I'm giving them some work. Just the gears grinding. Gears are grinding hard. Atomic bombs there. It's so flat. This used to be a lake. This whole thing used to be a lake. Right there. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's 9 now. Yes, it's 9. Okay, so there instead. Yeah, some intensive landfill's been going. I mean, this is all landfill as well. Tissa, how you doing? Tissa, sorry. I had to sort of lean in. The chatty's not working again. What's the power at? Let's see. 16. It's actually gone down. Amazingly. Probably because there's not as much stuff running. Okay. Let's give you... Well, I guess it's connected to that one now. So so the overall idea is that I'm thinking is to go out and up. There should be enough room to pack them around. And then I can recombine them on the other side of this thing. Oh. I'll let them do that and they'll steal some stuff from here. Yep, there we go. Here they come. Our timeout. I've already spent an hour on this. I'm hoping I can find a solution to this. I kind of don't want to export it somewhere else. At the same time, I might have to. I have an idea. What I'm thinking is I might do an intermediate build, which incorporates wall and furnaces together. I might actually incorporate walls and ammo together. Grenades can stay here, but yeah, I'll pull the wall and ammo out, then combine it with furnaces. Because those share a lot of resources. There's a lot of overlap. That's basically where the overlap is between the two size packs. That's where the crossover is. Because when you're doing either a military research or a mining productivity or bot speed research, or basically military or production, the crossover is with those two packs, the purple and the military. And it's the steel, and they share the steel and the stone. Basically equivalent. Not 100% equivalent, but they're basically equivalent. So I could have the two share there. Which one's the outside one? Plastic. Want those bots to do their thing. I assume they're bringing inserters, eh? So, yeah, it was plastics at the bottom, then steel, then copper. Copper and copper. Okay. So this one's plastic. Right there. 1 unit of plastic. Plastic unload. And then copper, more copper, and yet more copper. Now the ordering needs to be... Oh, that's all my built. Getting more? Yes. So plastic on the very outside. Okay, 16, 24, 32. Because all the way out to there. I'm gonna push that all the way out as well. Just make this run out a little bit longer than usual. That way the builds don't have to interfere with any complicated, well, curve track or junctions or anything like that. Have to wrangle everything together. If I've thought about this correctly, there should be there. The furthest one should be on the end. Furthest one, second, this one should be second from the end. So like this. If I thought about it correctly. I hadn't thought about it correctly. Salt lens! Thank you very much for that. What is that? The 5 month. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you throwing down that sub. Can we show some love, hype, chat, snug? All of them. Maybe even a honk too for Salt Lens. For that sub. There we go. I do recognize that that needs to be an underground. And in fact, I should actually fix it now rather than later. Yes, every column has 3 lanes of copper, 1 plastic, 1 steel. And it's split into 2, so everyone needs a pair of plastic and copper and steel. Just to be extra annoying. I also didn't mean to do that there. Go there. So it looks something like that. It comes down into there. This one. Crap. It's going to be a good old-fashioned underground-a-thon. Alright, let's underground all these. Just for good measure. Whee. Neat. I know what's missing. Each one can get its own robot port, just for good measure. Okay. Now I've got to get that lot in. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Oh, and there's a track there. Damn it. There. Alright. Yeah, if I slide these down. Slide these down. The puzzling begins. There. I can slide in there. King Key, come on in. I missed one. Oh, there's a robot port in the way of that lot. Well, crap. That's gotta, yeah. I mean, that robot port is kind of important. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Move it to there instead. Got a problem? Oh, we're not quite up to that yet, but we're close. Oh, hi, Spenny. More concerning is that I'm completely out of builds, but at least I still got some the things that do the stuff, and oh, you haven't actually stopped. Plenty of undergrounds and enough to get by with of regular builds. Underneathies and overneathies? I have concerns. Yeah, we'll make maximal use of the underground lengthamajig. Because why not? That is actually, yeah, it's actually using maximum length. The last one's going to be very interesting. Not a line, got to move everything one tile down. Yeah. Ooh, you actually are in the way. Tell you what, you can... Well, that one's not as much of a problem. I think I can jump... Yeah, I can jump all that. All depends on what you define the value... cheapness of... The statement is false. Aww. Aww. Yeah, I don't know what motivated me originally to put that in there, but I'm so happy I put it in there.
Grab his dick and twist it!
I know what motivated me to put that one in there. That's just the funniest clip ever, that is. 24? It's 32. 8, 16, 24, 30... Oh, it's because it is 32. That was 24 behind this one. See a one-off error? Uh-oh. Alright, Clantown. Sure. Where is this off by one? Oh, I fixed it before I read it. Never mind. It's all good then. Just whack my headset as well. Now, fun part of switching it, reversing it, and doing the same thing all over again. Clowntown Abbey. For both of them. Sure. One of them did the funny at least. Just take credit for it. Alright, steal your belt. Going on here, building? No, probably not building because I'm stealing all the builds. Soaking it up. So the other builds can't catch anything. Whee. The question is, do I go the trouble of using a blueprint mirroring tool, or should I do it properly? Or should I just slowly go insane? Just be like, oh, I don't wanna go to school today. Oh, it doesn't quite line up. Probably never had luck with mirroring tools. Inevitably, that is the case. Well, that's ugly as frig. I can confirm I don't need to demolish all that. Can confirm I've resorted to blueprint tools before and had endless problems. That's better. How do you drag fire in map view? You need to change the... So there's a few ways you can do it. The way I do it is I changed the keybinds on map view. Where is it? Editor debug? Yes, I changed drag back to right mouse button. Which means that it doesn't try to drag and fire at the same time. The other thing you can do is add a secondary key to the fire button. I don't remember what it is. It might actually work with C. Yeah, but you could probably do it with C as well. I should try that. Because having move map with right mouse button is kind of annoying. I'd actually tried. I wonder if it does. No, it doesn't. Yeah, mine, because I don't pan, so I can just spam fire. Something like Open Object GUI. That was why I ended up changing the map pan, because I couldn't find it. Place tag on map. Oh yeah, I had to change that. Place tag in chat. Sounds about right. Hmm. Yeah. Legitimately can't see it. So yeah, as I say, I changed it my keybind so that it didn't pan. Oop. That was how I got around it. But if you find the actual one, then you could set it to C as which would also work. And then you could just hold down C and move the cursor around the map. That would also work. It's near the top. Have a look. Controls. Open Objects GUI. See what happens. Right, C. Yep, C. There you go. So now if I hold down C and pan around, there you go. It does lead to an interesting situation where if I hover over this robot port and press C, it's going to open it and shoot it at the same time. So you might want to set it to something other than C. Maybe, like, I don't know, K? Yeah, that's kind of strange. I don't know why they did it that way, but I guess they did it that way. I guess. This needs to pass along here. Like that. Yeah, it'll be how the remote actually works. The weirdness of how the remote works. Oh, that was actually placed. Actually cleared out yet? Yes. That one isn't. Oh, that's right. It's almost like I need to run circuits to drain down the smelting and such. Right, what's wrong with you? Lubricant. Okay. Lost a pipe from our backup supply. So why are they not getting lubricant from the oil base? Should be just feeding a little bit. Should be just giving me. Oh, I suppose because if this thing's not running, then it won't feed lubricant. That's probably why. That's why it sucked it dry. There is also no switching on this thing, so it doesn't prioritize. Yeah, if the base is you know what I need? I need like low densities or red circuits or something that consumes plastic running, because none of this stuff's running. Maybe it is time to turn on another red circuit. That might be. Or turn on this build. This build would certainly drain plastic. I mean, the hard part is actually getting it running. Getting it all connected and running. Finish the science production faster. That would do it too. Just finish the science production. That'll get it going. Yeah. Or if I plug in control units, I need this train to be done though. What's this wagon there? It's not full. Yeah, the sooner I can get rid of this outpost, then the sooner I can plug in this, and the sooner I can start up this thing, because this thing will drain circuits like crazy. I mean, the local Luru being connected would also help, because this one can happily do its own thing. Assuming I might have destroyed its rocket fuel drain. Blue pots? What am I stopping blue pots for? I think this thing was fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, that'll get it going. Get some sulfur moving. I don't like how unbalanced that is. Fix loading the pots? I have, yes. They're all fixed now. In between last time and now, these ones got fixed as well. Or these are done. So they won't side load. I think only red is the problem. Oh, and to a lesser extent green. This would be like, yeah, 9.6, and these are, oh, they're 9.6. have to check here. 3.1, 4.2. I mean, they're a little bit off, but they... Oh, that's actually a lot off. Away with ye. I mean, it is nice to see 8,000 blue pots being made. Admittedly, at the same time, you can see none of the trains are lined up because they're all waiting here. It's already all loaded up the labs with packs. I was actually also thinking before, when I was getting the coffee before starting, that I might need to halve the capacity of these because each one holds 8k, which is 8 minutes. Or 1 minute, sorry. And so each train holds 8 minutes total. Which means that it's got to sit at each it's got to sit at each lab field for 8 minutes before it loads. And I should really get that down to like 4 minutes. I might even need to get down to 2. Restart green and red. Yeah, I need to drain and restart them. I kind of need a way to dump them, and I don't have a way to dump them yet. So I need to build these so I can dump the packs in the labs. Then I can fix it. So how's that looking now? Okay, so that's churning out lubricant. So this thing's gaining lubricant. I mean, it's gaining at quite a rate. Problem is I'd have to drain out the raw resources as well. I'd have to empty the whole build. Like, it's not just draining out the packs, it's also draining out, because it's thrown the balance of these chests off, because this one's empty and these aren't empty. I mean, I sort of started doing it here. What I might do... What I'm thinking of doing was getting these to produce as many packs as it can. Yeah, I just want the packs to go somewhere first. It's not hurting anything right now. What was I doing? I've forgotten. I mean, I could copy and paste the same thing over. Yep, good old... So they're all Future Mojo things. Oh, look who's still not dying. What's going to happen is I'm going to do it in between sessions. Because I'll just be doing something else and I'll let it run in the background. What's lubricant look like? 12k. Okay, so each one, I think each one did like 5k or 5.5. Because this one will be contributing a little bit. Should be, yeah. Well, at least it's going again. I don't remember what I think it's like 15,000 lubricant a minute is all it needs. 14,759, yeah, 15,000 basically. I have enough lubricant production for, what is it, like 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, 40... 40, yes. Yes, I use I use the auto balance mod. What is it? It's 9, 11, 11 sixes, 66. I do know my 6 times table. even though I said 40 instead of 42. I think I switched to 8s part way through. Unrated Puppet throwing down that sub, Prime sub. Thank you very much for that. Welcome. Show some love and hype in chat there. And Snug. And a good old honk too, while you're at it. That Prime sub. There it is. The honk is a new flavour of the month.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Off with ye. Tell you what, something I might do is pick up this and move it closer to the water. It's a slight little side tangent, although I might leave that for now. It's a nice little diversion, the military. I mean, I need it to rebuild. I need to move it to rebuild, to move. I need to build that, to move that, to fix that. Right, who has built that I can... Oh, you have built. I also need battery production. Where does batteries go? Batteries go into accumulators and... Okay. 3 modules left on complete rebuild of... I'm nearly done. Need to replace current and test. I'm interested to see the results. I do need concrete. I did want to put a concrete... turn this into like the concrete peninsula, maybe down here, because I'm hoping there's another choke point down there. Timo, hello. Yes. Oh, I'm full of build. That's convenient. Alright, next step. Now that we've finally got build again. I think I finished stalling long enough. Be there. Just keep copying and pasting it, make it easier. Eight. Let's go up an arbitrary quantity, say about there. Four was the halfway. Where's 2 AM? So night night. Alright. Have a good one in the beak. Oh, that's actually very convenient. Just go straight up in there. That's amazingly convenient. Planned it from the start. Yep. Planned it from the start. Oh, hello. Hello, puddle of water. How did you get there? Alright, there. Link up these. As is tradition, I'll underground these, just to save on build, because I got more undergrounds than regular build. I'm assuming that this is enough space to do the twirly thing that I want to do. One, two. There. Just sort of eyeballed it and, and hope for the best. Yeah, at some point I'm going to deal with that flashing storage full. And this is when I discover that there is enough space. Bam. Oh, that was exactly the amount of belt that I had. Light leave again where you could carry the lines under. Suppose I could do that. Problem is I gotta get a. What I was thinking of doing was coming. Like this one could come through up through there, but I was thinking about coming behind, like over the top. I gotta get like these few which come in here in somehow. My overall strategy is to connect these and then see how I can plug in those. That's sort of how I'm approaching it. Yeah, so like plug in these here. Yeah, I left the space here just in case I can run belt around. Gonna get rather cramped. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get rid of that space. I'm not going to be able to make use of it. Yeah, I'll squeeze them. Was that one, two? That one, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll send them up there and across. And the other ones can go underneath, I guess. Be easier. The hope is that I actually got these lanes in the right hole as well. They should line up. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. I also need to take a minute to appreciate just how ridiculous this is. Straight underground by the right side. There's 3 in that block. Right side? Oh yeah, that's for this lot. Needs to be dealt with. Right, don't need these anymore. Guidelines. Wait to see this filling up? Neither can I, actually. Honesty. The trouble is, I've just made life hard for myself by doing that. Yep. Of course, first time I plug it in, it gets, like, copper up the plastic line or something. Those can go. I fully expect that sort of thing to happen. I mean, as I say, I can't conceivably see why. The spread should be all correct. Eh? Oh, belt. I like belts. Just in time, belts. For me to walk out of range. You can't deliver the belt. Also hope that... I'm slightly concerned that I've accidentally swapped a lane somewhere. There we go. Is that the whole... Oh, my head hurts already. Hang on. Have I... that should have been one train. I mean, it probably doesn't matter. That should have been one wagon. I'm kind of confused now. Oh? Update? Update? Hasn't been delayed again. I don't know if you can see it. So... I'm still compressing the wagons down. So I've... Oh no, yeah, no. I'm an idiot. I think I need coffee. Filter 4 heavy, delayed 24... Who didn't see that one coming? Conditions really do have to be perfect for that one though. No, I just need more coffee. I was like, hang on, did I just plug? No, I've only connected 4 of the 4 in. I haven't actually connected all 8 yet. Hydraulic leak. Ooh, that's not good. Then what I want is basically that for this side. know what? Export. Copy. Autotorio.com. Flippity flippity floop. Blueprint string. No, that's an OR outpost generator, not a blueprint tool. String, flip along X. God, this stupid flippity floop. Yep, blueprint. Copy. Import, paste. There. That actually connects remarkably well, things considered. I mean, that's not so good. There seems to be some... Oh, yeah, touchscreen seems to be having some issues right now. See a problem with the flip? That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Here I am trying to be lazy. Yeah, the 2 versus 1's in. Pixel, me, 3... AX? Might work if I flip half of it. The whole thing... Google Pixel. You might want to try restarting it at the very least. See if you can reset the digitizer that way. They used to work. My previous phone used to do that occasionally. The only thing you could do was just restart it. The touchscreen would just go insane. Surprising it's happening on a Pixel though. Oh, the screen protector. You got a screen protector on it? Didn't think you needed those anymore. I guess unless you're working in heavy, like really dirty environments, then yeah, you probably still need it. I haven't actually used a screen protector in a few generations now. Glass is usually robust enough these days. Alright. Internet's a dirty environment. Drop stuff a lot. Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, yeah. I get you there. Because, yeah, I've pretty much never dropped any of my last 2 phones. The S2, it likes to bounce. Where is the S2? I mean, I got them all here. Nice HTC covered in dust. How's the battery looking? Still bulging? Still bulging. Ooh, that's an ancient one. i9000. There it is, S2. Yeah, that's the last one with a screen protector on it. Very dusty. Hey, it's a laser. Oh look, removable batteries. Remember these things? I forgot about that. There. Removable batteries. Also bulging battery. Don't know if you can see that, it's got a bit of a Oh, not that one. That one's got a bit of a bulge too. Old age. And lithium batteries. It's not that dangerous. I mean, they're only tiny ones. If they were 30 amp hour batteries, then you'd be worried. And that's basically a grenade. Removable battery. Stop looking at bulges. Can't help it. Alright. This one is going to get a whole lot messier. Grenades are fun. What would happen if you set one on fire? Depends how much energy's in it, really. How much energy is stored into it. Self-immolating Note 7. There was some really tight tolerances on that phone. Like, that thing just... The reason why that was happening was just because something was off by like a millimeter or a half millimeter. That's crazy. That's how tightly tolerant they were. 1, 2, 2. Okay. I was thinking about going and getting coffee, but I want to finish this first, then we can turn it on at the start of the next sequence. What about if you microwave it? That's how you fix the bend in the iPhone, isn't it? Fine. Microwaved a network card once. Wave charging the phone is a microwave. Ah, the wave charging. I just remember there was something you fixed with the iPhone by microwaving it. I thought it was the bend. You wonder? Uh-oh. What am I up to? Nothing. Oh, Apple Watch. You actually can microwave it. There you go. The more you know. The more you know. Hang on. The more you know. Oh, that was 60 seconds at 700 watts, 70 seconds at 80. I like how it's more seconds at higher power. What's also funny is that in terms of the raw physics, that is actually accurate. Like you could like if you have wireless charging, microwaving it would actually charge it. Microwave a stick of plutonium. You would heat it up. At the very least. I don't know what would actually happen to it. I mean, maybe you might be able to get it to eject some neutron.
Might be able to get it somewhat fissile. Or we might get some fission going. Potentially. Because you're adding energy to it, so... So you would get some... I'm not an expert on it. That's the only thing. So my assumption is that you're adding energy, or at least according to my understanding, you're adding energy, therefore you're potentially adding to fission. Whether or not you'll go to criticality or not, or whether you just heat it up, I'm not entirely sure. Is there a vertical flip for making a blueprint? There is, yes. The one that I use for blueprint flipping is called Autotorio, and it's actually pretty good compared to most of them. And yeah, you can flip in any way that you desire. You can flip vertically, horizontally, both of them. Autotorio is the one which has the automatic outpost builder as well. The outpost building blueprint, which is nice of it. Does it mess up? It does, unfortunately, because because of the way that the rails work, because they're on a different grid, they don't flip properly. There's no way of avoiding it, unfortunately. That's why you can't. That's why they didn't include blueprint mirroring in game. Is because there's so many issues with mirroring and flipperating. Oh yeah, Blueprint. There is a mod for it as well. I use Autotorio, that way I don't have to keep the mod loaded. Yeah, there's Discord. That one there. Or the whole lot. The YouTube is where the VODs go. I'm behind on VODs because of the power outage that happened not long ago. Hmm. Let's reduce that. There. Nope, not there. There. Floop. Floop. This is my interpretation. This is. See, I'm doing the archipelago sounds. I could replace all the sounds with my own sounds now. Okay. Downside of making robot-based transport, distance and charging. Bots are very limited in how far they can carry things before charging becomes a problem. So my overall solution for this is to not have them there. And in fact have them like up here instead. The point where I should probably actually use these substations. Ruin the underground's not lined up. Hang on, we'll move these out the way and then we'll come back to it. Oop, wrong side. There we go. Yeah. That one. How did I fix that? I don't think I can. Wow. Alright, that's nearly done. We're nearly there. I'm just going to push through and get this done. Right, you get out of the way. That doesn't really help me actually, so heal it all the way back there. Doop. And doop. And doop. 4. Okay. Now, is this going to bother anyone? Yes. You already know what it is. I'm going to leave it in there then. I always have the knowledge that this will be there. So I'll make the underground even. There you go. Right. If there's an easy fix. Hopefully there is. Alright, I think that's it. Well, I've still got to do down here, but that's as far as that arrangement goes, I think that's it. I really hope that's it. I should flip these too. I'll get back and just do a full span like that and save a tile of belt. I'm not going to. No, that doesn't work, never mind. Never mind. Disregard all things. Disregard everything. It's all wrong. What are you delivering into so many belts? This is all the plastic, copper, and steel for low density structures. Low density structures needs a lot of all of those things. And this is only half of the low density structures as well. They need so many low density structures. It's crazy. Circuits on the unloaders. So the idea of the circuits is this one unloads as it needs to be, but we're also reading the contents and putting it on the wire. And then we're telling this one to only unload when it's less than 9, when it has less than 9 left on its hand. And the effect is the two will alternate each other. Do we have an example of one running? Maybe. don't think there is one running at the minute, fortunately.
Grab his dick and twist it!
The 4-stack inserters do one full belt? Yes. So this gets this compresses one lane with only 2 inserters. That's the outcome. Unfortunately, I can't show it in action right now because everything's kind of fully backed up. Yeah, see, this one's got enough on it that this inserter's turned off, but as soon as it goes down below, then this one swings. The idea is that it gets them alternating, basically. Train jam get fixed? Yeah, it's well fixed. Like, we're not even really using that intermediate smelter anymore. I can't slurp anything off belt because of the way the base works as well. Everything, so balancing happens at outposts and only at outposts. So if I pick up anything on a belt anywhere further down the chain, it completely messes up the entire chain, and it means tearing everything up and resetting it all. It's a massive pain. It's all in the name of saving game performance. Gotta save that precious UPS. Gonna fix the topmost station as well. You gotta leave it to trigger topmost station? Oh, you mean this one? I kinda don't want to because I already did it, but at the same time, I probably should for consistency. I mean, I've already gone to the trouble of plugging it all in. But I mean, getting people to rage is also fun. Rage against the sewing machine, something like that. Yay, I get to do it all again. Oh, and that's in the way. Crap. Stickles. Tell you what, we'll compromise. We'll compromise. How's that for a compromise? There we go. Fair enough, I think it pushes, yeah, it pushes that one out even further. There we go. Oh. Rude. Stealing my belt. God damn, it's 2 hours 16. I was hoping to be done with this by now.
Tell you what, how about I go... I might have to go refill coffee right now. Then we'll continue on. Have to pause. I was hoping to have this done before pausing, but it's not going to happen. So yeah,